and this is the Coffee Break Show. This is the time where we get together for about 30 minutes every weekday so we can share inspiration and information. Now, if you're brand new to the program, we're so happy to have you today. And if you are watching on one of the multiple platforms that we use, please click that button that says you want to like us, follow us, or subscribe us. Now, if you are new, you need to know that this is actually the Coffee Break Show with Vicki Helm, and I'm not Vicki Helm. Vicki is our regular guest, and she's fine, she's healthy, she is just investing some time to finish a very happy, positive, exciting new product that Metadyme Digital will be releasing in the next several weeks. Vicki will be back next week, so we'll get to see you all then, or she'll get to see you all then, and you get to see her. Today is a very, very special day. Every Friday is Fun Friday. It's our fun day. It's the day that we celebrate all of your successes. So we encourage each of our viewers to post something there and tell us something fantastic that happened to you today. Now, first, I want to say hi because I've got a lot of people who are coming in, and I am seeing Donnie, I am seeing Ryan, seeing Robin. Hey, Donnie, I see a Facebook user, and that means that I don't get to see their name. So if you would advise them how to connect, I'd very much appreciate it, or at least post something so I know the name of that wonderful Facebook user who's visiting us today. I want to find out from you, what was your biggest success today? Please, everybody, post them in the comments and let me see so I can celebrate them with you and I can share them with the viewers so they can celebrate them with you too. Hey, good morning. Sean, I think you are the Facebook user. If that's the case, Robin, then hello, Sean Olson. We're glad to see you today. Please post those comments. I know Sean is such a positive guy. He always has something to celebrate. He had some beautiful panoramic pictures from his backyard. And so that's something to celebrate in and of itself. So Sean, I'm glad you're here today. But please post comments, everyone, and tell me something you want to celebrate. I want to tell you first about some of the amazing things that are happening at Metadyme Digital. This is just one of the many shows that we broadcast on this very channel. And this week, we started some new stuff. We added another show to this channel. It's Scott's Weather. One of our business partners, Scott Stevens, who just made a post, he is celebrating the fact that he is making a killer pot of coffee. Excuse me. So he's making a killer pot of coffee, but he also is a whistleblower, an investigative reporter, and a longtime weatherman. And his weather program, which comes on Monday through Friday, excuse me, 9 p.m. Eastern time, you'll not only get the weather for the next several days, but you will learn an incredible amount about clouds and what's happening across the world and why we're having the weather we are. So again, that's a new show. It started this week on this channel. That is very exciting for Metadyne Digital. And even more, Scott is starting a brand new program. That will be our fourth program. And that is something called Smart Perspectives. Not going to tell you a lot about it right now, but Scott will be sharing all of that great information with you starting on Monday. I am finding all kinds of great stuff here. Robin Helm. Robin, I know you mastered several integrations for the business. It was challenging, but so satisfying to get it through. And Robin, you are a superstar. Robin's an important part of our management team, our partner team, and she's sort of the computer guru, and God bless her, because we're constantly adding new platforms to make our programs even more successful for you. And Robin gets to be the lovely person who has to figure them all out. So she is our superwoman. I think I see Sean here again. And if it is, Sean said, was able to get the last of my Christmas lights off my big sweeping cedar trees. Big win for me. Wow. I have to say, I have been known when I used to have a Christmas tree outside at my house that I didn't always take my tree down right in January, but gotta say, buddy, never got much past March. So you're kind of a superstar that you kept your Christmas tree lights up, but that's great that you got them off. That's another thing checked off your list. And also, somebody thinks it's nice to see me here. So thanks, whoever that was. You know, in preparation for this show, I looked up the word success in the dictionary. And what it says is success is the accomplishment of a goal or mission that you have. I think success is more than that. I think success is something that touches your heart. And now it may ultimately be part of a mission, like to have a healthy life or a great relationship or a good day. But I think success isn't just saying, I want to start a new business today and I hit the date. That's a success, but it's not the same as all of those little successes that you have every single day. And that is just as important. I've got all kinds of great stuff here. Phew, it's great to see you, and hello and hi to everyone. Robin said, Sean, please allow StreamYard access to StreamYard.com/Facebook. StreamYard is one of our streaming products, and what we find is that for it to play nice with Facebook, you have to actually give it permission so that we can see your name. For any of you who haven't done that, I would love to have you do that so that I can see your name, so I know who's talking to me and I can talk with you directly. Robin says, that is a win at this point. I would have left Sean's Christmas lights up to be early for 2020 Christmas. Now see, Robin is one of those glass half full kind of girls. I think that's a great point. So Christmas lights all year round. Yay! We must have Marie-France go on here because Robin said, morning and welcome, Marie-France. Please allow StreamYard access so Karen can see it's you talking. Once again, StreamYard needs to connect to allow me to see your name. Unfortunately, even if you have been part of StreamYard in the past, it does require you to reset that. Now, I've got some great information from the very profound Don Gifford, and I want to see what he says today. My greatest success was finishing a video production on Camtasia last night. I know you did, and I'm so happy that you consider that a success, Don, because then here's the rest of the message. But there was an epic technology failure and it crashed, losing all his video and files. The greater success that it was a major learning lesson. You know, Don, you are an absolute superstar. I am so blessed to be part of the Metadyne Digital team. Everyone here has incredible gifts. They share them. They work synergistically together. And the heart and the soul and the attitude of every single member of our partnership is just something that warms my heart and creates magic for all of you. I was saying that the dictionary says that success is when you have a very specific goal and you achieve it. And I think we should add to that there are little successes every day and they are no less important. Sometimes the success is just waking up and getting out of bed. Paula Dean has a cooking show, or had a cooking show. She has a great quote that says, every day I wake up on this side of the dirt, it's a good day. So that's a good thing to remember. You made it one more day to influence and make an impact in the world. Now, Robin said something here to Donnie's quote or post about Camtasia, his great video, and then losing it. Robin said, that is a great lesson. You are a good man to look at this as a learning lesson. And I agree with that. One of the things I want to share about success, about me personally this week, is sometimes success is not doing something or being in a position that certain things don't happen to you. That requires planning and preparation. This week, I had a colossal technical disaster all week long. Donnie's losing the video. That was an incredible amount of time. And then to lose it, I can't fathom that. But all week long, I had every single day, my computer, this program, that program, it was a colossal mess. extraordinarily frustrating. And I don't get frustrated very often. My success this week is that I did not throw this computer out the window. And I consider that to be a huge success because I have to tell you, it really deserved it this week. But I took a deep breath. I calmed myself, part of my preparation and planning, and my computer's still here. It didn't go out the window. We have some other quotes here I want to share today. Few said, "You guys have incredible gifts, and we are so blessed to be part of your community." And Few, we are so happy to have you part of our community. The entire community here is very important to us. I appreciate, Few, that you talked about our gifts and how blessed you feel. And I think other members of our community do as well. But you need to know that we feel equally blessed by having all of you here. Your support, your positive messages, the inspiration that you share with all of us, and your participation in all of our shows and programs makes us very, very happy. And Few, you are one of the people who we are really blessed to have on our team. Now, Don Gifford says, "Yes, Robin and Karen, at that point, I knew it was time to walk away from the desk and start over today." Now, see, Donnie was very wise. He did not throw his Apple computer out the window either. So I think that we've had a good day all around. Success is an incredible thing to think about. So many people get so tied up in what the big successes are that they don't think about the fact that, we really need to. I'm sorry, I wanted to get some of these posts up here because we have some great comments I want to share with you. With people don't always recognize the little successes. Robin Helm once said in a past live, she said something like, "Little steps take you to a tsunami of success." And I think that's true. It's all of the little things. No one creates success by themselves, and no one just suddenly snaps their fingers and has a lot of money or whatever it is that you think you should have. Unless you play the lottery, odds of that are not great. I don't recommend it. So you need to be aware of what great things are out there for you every single day. As we look at the virus that we're all facing right now, some of the isolation that we have, the social distancing that we have, those masks that we have, all of those things are really important. They need to help us to get our community healthier and safe. Today, someone else in my sphere of influence died from coronavirus. I realize that the people who have died are a relatively small percentage based on the number of people who die from the flu or the number of people who have been diagnosed with the virus. And a lot of people are talking about, hey, when do we reopen our business? When do we reopen our state? And I'm not going to get into that today because it's not time for a political discussion. That's not what we do on the Coffee Break Show. However, it's difficult to be able to be truly objective when you lose someone to the virus. Suddenly it's very personal. So you need to make sure that whatever you do during the virus, you look at as a success. A small success maybe, I stayed inside the house one more day. I didn't throw my mask in the trash can. I don't know anyone this day who has been diagnosed or died from the disease. Successes come in all shapes and sizes. We appreciate them, or we should. Sometimes people are waiting for that huge, huge success, and they don't take time to appreciate the little things that happen every day. I'm going to close a little bit early today, and I want to end on an important message. This is something I saw in a meme many, many, many years ago, but I've never forgotten it, and I think it's hugely significant. And today, it's what I would like you to remember as you finish out your day and you go into the weekend. The quote is, "Thanksgiving isn't just a holiday, it's a lifestyle." Be thankful today for everything that you have had. And hey, Melissa, it is great to see you. Melissa is saying, celebrating each little success is a great way to nourish ourselves to keep going. Heck yeah. And Melissa, boy, do I agree with you on that. That's one of the things about little successes. We don't always celebrate them. We need to get excited about them. We need to tell someone about something great that happened. We have to look up and say, thank you. We have to pat ourselves on the back. We have to treat ourselves with something special. Whatever it takes, know that it makes a difference. So yes, Melissa and Scott are acknowledging that the Thanksgiving as a lifestyle is wonderful. I need to post another one of Don Gifford's posts because they are always so profound. Don says, also researched and discovered how to download video files without a software program. Success comes from preparation, investigation, and taking action. It worked. Now I know how to download files without using an invasive program. A few alterations of the URL address, anyone can do it. You know, it is amazing to me that this week in particular, technology has been a pain in the bum. All of the successes that I've seen today have talked about technology. Now, don't get me wrong, technology is a wonderful, wonderful gift. It's great. In all of the advancements through technology, I mean, how great is it to flip a switch and suddenly there's light in the room? How fantastic is it to put all of your dishes in this big box and you push a button and like magic, your dishes are clean in about an hour. And then there is this thing. This thing has changed everyone's life. It is no longer just making a phone call to check on your kids or your mom. It has become our email. It has become our Facebook, our messengers, all of our technology programs. We can run an entire business on this. This is a success. Now, there's another side of that, and that is how we may abuse the technology that gives us the successes that we have. But when we overcome those issues, that's when we have yet another success. Hey, I see that Ken MacArthur has joined the party. Hey, Ken, it's great to see you. Ken MacArthur is the father of impact, and he has changed an incredible number of lives. He has had tens of thousands of successes. And with the people that he has touched, they have then touched more people and more people and more people. That butterfly effect means that that one man has made all kinds of changes in the world. It started with one little success by communicating with one person, and it grew. So sometimes those little successes aren't just a benefit to you. They are a benefit to the world, to your community. Maybe it's just your family, but it isn't all about you. Your successes impact others. Now, I'm seeing Robin here with a woohoo dancing to celebrate that. Now, there are lots of things to celebrate here. I don't know if you're responding to Donnie's technology or not, but it's always a good chance to say woohoo and dance to celebrate. Also, dancing is actually a great way to celebrate. I have been working on losing weight and have accomplished quite a bit. That's a success. But I was dancing with my daughter the other day. 10 minutes of dancing burned 600 calories. That was more calories than the walk I took around my neighborhood. 600 calories. That is a success. So as Robin said, let's dance to celebrate and burn some calories in the process. Ken MacArthur said, thanks so much for your kind words, Karen. And I love to compliment you, Ken. You are a very important part of all of our lives. And the impressive thing about Ken MacArthur is that he has introduced many of the Metadime Digital business partners together. If we hadn't met Ken, we wouldn't know each other. So thank you, Ken. That was another success that you created. Melissa says, most of us move with a purpose to feel better. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying earlier. When the dictionary defines success being the accomplishment of a purpose or a mission or a goal, many people think of that as something so big that, if they don't win the lottery, it wasn't a success. However, we do have missions and goals that we may not think about as missions and goals. As Melissa said, most of us have a purpose, and that's just to feel better. Yes, absolutely. So that is a mission in our life, and that is one of the reasons that those little tiny successes, like not throwing my computer out the window, because then I'd have a whole other set of stress. And my purpose in life, one of my purposes in life, is not to get stressed. It's to be healthy. And my very own personal goal that I try to accomplish every single day is that I am an encourager. That is my mission in life, to be an encourager. Now, Robin is acknowledging Papa Bear, and Papa Bear, by the way, is what we call Ken MacArthur, because he is just this wonderful teddy bear. He is a source of love and hope and peace, and he's also a great connector. Hey, Donnie's got something else to say here. Donnie says, hold on, I've got to get a little higher here so people can see me. Due to the virus, the human-machine interface, that's also called HMI, is moving to the next level. We are now connecting on a greater emotional level. We humans have taken technology to human-machine, human interface. Necessity is the mother of invention. We may not be able to touch each other physically, but we can touch each other on a deeper emotional level via technology. This is a paradigm shift within ourselves, and we just think it is a machine. It is so much more. And boy, Don, that is so true. So true. We need to remember that, especially during this time of isolation when we can't or shouldn't be going out to see people we care about, that is when we need to take advantage of technology. Melissa was just sharing something with me earlier today about a virtual bonfire. One of our business partners gets together with her family online once a week, and they have a family sing-along. Technology is allowing people to connect even when we can't be face-to-face. Now, Scott has said, once we get a purpose beyond the seeking of pleasure, we can begin to impact humanity in an incredibly positive way. Yes, I think that is fantastic. And I would love to see part of that as one of our quotes today. Scott said, once we get a purpose beyond the seeking of pleasure, and that is very basic human emotion. You are looking either to survive, to have pleasure, or avoid pain. So once we get past seeking pleasure, and here is the great part, we can begin to impact humanity in an incredibly positive way. Nice way of saying we need to get out of our way. We need to know that it's not all about us. And once we can get to a higher level of experience and connection, that is when we put ourselves and our pleasure connected to the divine, so we can really begin to impact others in an extraordinarily positive way. And that is the ultimate success. Scott, thank you for sharing that. That is a really powerful statement. And I want you all to think about that as we begin to wrap up today. Once we get a purpose beyond seeking of pleasure, we can begin to impact humanity in an incredibly positive way. I want to close with that quote. And as we do wrap up, I just want to tell you, first and foremost, that at Metadyne Digital, we are very excited that you have invested your time to watch me today, as well as all of the other great shows we have coming on. Don't forget, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Scott Stevens will have his Scott's Weather Show. It is more than just telling you what the forecast in your neighborhood is. It is incredible information that will really enlighten you as to why we have what we have. Next week, in addition to Scott's Weather, which is Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we also are going to get Scott's new Smart Perspectives show. We're looking at the dates that we're going to be airing that, and we will share that with you first thing on Monday. And of course, Tracy Wilson's Unlocked show. So those are just a few of the first programs that we're programming that we are going to be sharing with you, because our goal is to redefine media to provide you with the discernment and information that you need to have a great perspective and make good choices. I want to wish all of you an incredible weekend. Take care. Enjoy the little successes that you have. Relish them, treasure them, and find out what other ways you can create successes in your life. Have a great weekend. Be safe and stay healthy. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.